Ladies and gentlemen, we are here live at the press conference of the 2008 post-National League loss by the Chicago Cubs. I'm about to introduce Anthony Kluck, a loyal Cubs fan for the last 30 years of his life, to discuss the announcement of the new team that he'll be rooting for. Without further ado, Tony Kluck. Mr. Kluck.
You're going to edit this out, right? Okay.
Tony!
Shut your mouth.
I'm not sure if you can go through it then. He's having second
Ready, fever?
He's got the jersey on. Ladies and gentlemen, please be quiet of the media.
Oh. Got a lot of members of the media here today. It's a day I hoped would never have to happen. But it has. So I'm here to talk about it. I asked that the press be quiet while I speak my piece. I will explain the 5 finalists and who my new team is and why. And after that, the press is open to ask questions as they may. This started around 03-04. I was a member of the Bartman game. I felt the heartbreak. Not soon after, decided I needed to leave the city I loved. I headed west to LA. Though I still rooted for those Cubs, but I decided enough was enough. There needed to be a deadline. I put it at 100 years. This season. And today, just about an hour ago, they were swept by the Los Angeles Dodgers. Eliminated from the 2008 season. There were 5 teams in the running. And at the time of those 5 teams, there was no guaranteed victor. Those 5 teams in alphabetical order and why they were picked are as follows. The Los Angeles Angels. Of the LA teams, my preferred team. I like their stadium, their fans, and their effort to win. They have some recent World Series titles under their belt too. Something lacking with those Cubs. The San Diego Padres. Another California team. After Wrigley Field, the second favorite stadium I've ever been to. I haven't been to every major league field, but I love it down there. Now, I jumped ahead by going to the Padres because I said alphabetical. Number 2 should have been the Cardinals. So, now the Cardinals, my mistake. The Cardinals, it goes without saying, they're the Cubs' #1 rival. Hated for years. I went to Southern Illinois where I had to endure 4.5, 5 years of abuse from the Cardinals fans. Maybe it's time to join them. Maybe it's time to see a winning way. The White Sox. Well, they're from the same city. They're from the South Side where I'm from. And I have a lot of great friends who are White Sox members. And the Yankees. Who hates them? Everyone except for Yankee fans. It'd be like going to the dark side. Going from good to evil overnight. More than any of these 5 teams, people have told me, don't go Yankee. Please, don't go Yankee. Even my own brother Adam, who's not here tonight, but is here, predicted I would go Yankees and called me a sellout. My decision will be announced in a moment. And those are the 5 teams. Again, I hope this day would never come. I have family and friends who are hardcore Cub fans. They've been there through thick and thin. But I think eventually you have to say enough is enough. 100 years, you couldn't do it, you couldn't get it done. It's time to move on. So without further ado, there's an old saying. You can take the boy out of the country, but you can never take the country out of the boy. You can take this guy out of the city, but you can never take the city out of him. Your 05 World Series champions and newest member of the South Side.
How dare you!
The Chicago White Sox.
Let me ask you a question.